Hi, welcome to Kin's Corner. This video is for informational purposes only and does not guarantee success. In this presentation, we will explore some of the ways that may enhance intelligence. Let's begin. By exercising your brain, you increase its capacity, strength, and functioning. Stimulating your brain with challenging activities and practicing skills create new pathways and reinforce other pathways in the brain. Let's get into the details. As a former educator and school psychologist, I can tell you that reading is the single most important activity a student or person can do to raise his or her IQ score. Reading not only imparts knowledge and information, it also heightens the imagination and strengthens cognition. Now, I know why a former classmate of mine spent most of his time in the library. Every time I see him, he reads. I believe this is one of the reasons why he was ranked #1 in academics and became valedictorian in my graduating high school senior class. He is one of the smartest person I know. Last I heard, he was recruited to Stanford University with all tuition paid by scholarships he won. He graduated there with honors and continues to be an avid reader to this day. Taking courses is another way to do this. Growing up near Chinatown in New York City, I recall almost half my classmates went to Chinese school on the weekends. There, they learned Chinese, spoken and written, and additional math. Others took musical instruments or dance. These classmates went on to become the top-ranking students in my graduating class in high school. Many of the retirees I know took classes to keep their brain active and extend their abilities. For instance, a former public school math teacher I know took up accounting and earned his CPA. Now, in his second career after retiring, he is a very successful CPA and is now my accountant. He does all my taxes and always do an outstanding job. The next way to stimulate your brain is learning to play an instrument. This helps to develop new pathways in the brain by working the auditory perception, memory, pattern recognition, and physical coordination parts of the brain. You can take classes for this, in person or online, hire a music teacher, or watch YouTube. Another way to stimulate the brain is working on crossword puzzles or brain teasers. They challenge the brain and makes it work out. It is like a gym for the brain. If there is something you never done but always wanted to try, then do it. Personally, I saved thousands of dollars by learning how to fix my own home's plumbing and maintaining my car thanks to YouTube. For example, I already replaced all my bathroom faucets, kitchen faucets, toilet fixtures, caulking, and renovated my bathrooms. I also replaced my car's cabin air filter as well as the engine air filter. After all, this is the information age. Take advantage and use information to your benefit. For those of you who says, I can't, I say you can if you just try. Remember that failing is part of the learning process, so just try. Build your brain and have fun. As humans, we are social beings. we need to be with others and interact with them. By doing this, socialization stimulates our minds and cognitive abilities. It keeps us mentally fit and grounded. So, call your family, friends, and colleagues. Volunteer in your community. Take classes, join clubs, teams, etc. Unfortunately, we are still in the midst of the pandemic, which makes this challenging. There are always ways around it, such as virtual meetings and gathering online, or simply pick up the phone. Not only do you need to challenge your brain, you need to feed it as well. The brain, like your muscles, need nutrients to develop and grow. By eating food rich in brain nutrients, you support brain functions and development. Don't forget to stay hydrated because studies have shown dehydration to significantly impact brain functions negatively, such as attention and concentration. Avoid substances that destroys our brain cells, such as alcohol and illegal drugs. Now, let's get into the 5 top brain foods. Number 1 is fish oil. It is a vital brain nutrient, omega-3. What people say about fish being brain food is somewhat true. So, get out there and eat more fatty fish. The second brain food is my favorite, coffee. Believe it or not, beverages with caffeine such as coffee and tea can actually boost cognitive functioning. It boosts energy, increasing attention and concentration. Green tea particularly has even greater benefits such as antioxidants and a chemical called EGCG. This chemical helps develop neurons in the brain. Of course, everything must be in moderation. Too much caffeine can give you the jitters, which is why I drink only 1 mug of coffee a day. Other foods that support neurological functioning are green, leafy vegetables. They contain vitamin K, which supports brain cells and cognition. Berries. The more colorful and darker, the better. Berries have a variety of health benefits, but the one we are focused here on is the brain. Many berries contain polyphenolics that help clear the brain of toxins that leads to diseases such as Alzheimer's. And finally, walnuts. It too contains nutrients such as polyunsaturated fat, vitamin E, and polyphenols that help improve memory and overall brain health. Like your muscles, after a strenuous exercise, your brain needs rest and downtime. A good night's sleep will repair and regenerate brain cells. Sleep can also reset the brain so that it functions at top efficacy. Next is meditation. Sometimes muscles are overextended, causing tears in the fibers. The brain is similar, which is why a stressful day may cause headaches and inattention. This is where medication can come in handy. By meditating, we can empty out the toxic thoughts and ease our brain of contaminants. Meditating can also help increase control over the body, such as lowering blood pressure and increasing respiratory functions. Last but not least is exercise. Like the Greeks said, sound mind, sound body. One affects the other, which is why physical exercise is important in developing the body and the mind. Exercise, especially aerobic exercises, does the following. It increases oxygen circulation, stimulate hormones, increase physical strength, increases attention, increases concentration, increases stamina, and reduces stress. So get out there and walk, run, hike, bike, or swim. Anything that gets your heart pumping. In conclusion, intelligence is not about having more information than others. It is about developing your brain, being able to solve problems, interacting, adapting to your environment, and learning new things. By being a lifelong learner and taking proper care of your mind and body, as outlined here, you can facilitate brain health and develop intelligence over time. Please hit the like icon, subscribe, and activate the notification button so you can get the latest video. Please comment below. I appreciate any suggestions or recommendations. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.